Hi, this is Freya. Thanks for tuning in today. Vocal vibrato. Oh my God, what a big mystery. You want to find out more about the mystery? What can you do to find it? Do you have it? What is it anyway? And what should you not do? If you want to find out, stay tuned. The first question I have for you would be, have you ever noticed whenever a singer has a vibrato versus no vibrato? Some singers don't actually use it, although they are the minority. In order to show you the difference with vibrato and without vibrato, let me show you a short passage of a song. I will always love you. Now that was totally without vibrato, just straight tones. Sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? Now let me add some vibrato. I will always love you. You noticed I didn't put a vibrato over all notes and not the whole time. Vibrato is not only a stylistic tool, but it's also a way to kind of make things a little bit easier on our vocal cords. Now there are a lot of vocal methods out there that try to teach you how to do vibrato. Let me show you some ways that I think are not the good ways to practice. First of all, vibrato is the alternation between two pitches. Some vocal coaches try to teach you vibrato in a way that you alternate between two pitches, like so. As first of all, do it slowly, and then they want you to speed it up, like so. To me, vibrato is absolutely not the alternation between two pitches. It's just not. To me, the alternation between two pitches would sound different. It's more like a trill, which is used mainly in classical music. So, we don't want to sound like this, and it sounds too wobbly. Now, the second way that is taught a lot of times is to put accents on the note. First slowly and then speeding it up, like so. To me, what this will do, it sounds like you're shivering. It doesn't sound very natural. Now, how do you go about practicing your vibrato? Now, if you have one already naturally, that's great. You can explore how to just control it and how to make it sound the way you want it to sound. But first, let me give you some help finding it. Now, the first step to me was always to listen to singers and to start becoming aware of what is vibrato and what does it sound like. Listen to your favorite singers and listen to their long notes, which is where you can hear it the best. And then once you've really paid attention and you know what it sounds like, try to imitate that. Try to imitate it on a long note that's kind of mid-range for you, and try to put in the vibrato without me explaining to you how exactly to do it, because it's so small and tiny that it's not really a thing you do actively, technically. It's just a thing you kind of have to experience, and you just feel it. Once you have it, you will know you have it. But until you find the slightest bit of vibrato, try just to sing a long note and try to put the tiniest bit of vibrato on there, like so. Just experiment, and in my experience, and this has worked for all of my students, in time you will find this little vibrato, even if it's the slightest bit. You will notice what it feels like, and from that point on you can start to utilize it and just always try to use it. Try to practice it on long notes. First, start straight and then try to put in some vibrato. And then on that you can build. Try to make it faster. try to make it a little bit bigger, or try to slow it down. Some people have a really wide vibrato, which is not really beautiful either, like so. Yeah. It's too wobbly to me, and a vibrato should sound natural and relaxed. If you've ever noticed, a lot of instruments use vibrato too, like a saxophone or the flute, even the violin. They do it by moving their hands the slightest bit. Now when you sing, it should also not be too much. It should be in good taste. It should not be that wobbly that you can't even hear the note anymore. It always freaked me out whenever I listened to opera singers when I was a kid, and you couldn't even really discern which note they were trying to sing, like so. It just totally got on my nerves. That's not pretty. The same way, if you have a pop singer with a really wobbly vibrato that just never rests and never slows down, it kind of makes you nervous after a while. So, yeah, 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 yeah. Now, if you have good support, your vibrato should come naturally. If your vibrato is really wide and wobbly, it's usually a sign of under tension. You know, you're probably not supported very well. You might just be too relaxed. Try to have a better support, and I think your vibrato will get a little tighter. If you have a very, very fast and kind of a shivering vibrato, it might be a sign for you having too much tension and pushing too much. So try to slow it down. Try to relax a little bit more so you can slow it down. You know, if it's too fast, yeah, I can't even do it. It's like, it's so much tension. If it's too fast, it'll make your audience nervous too. So if I couldn't give you any quick fixes for learning vibrato, I'm really sorry. But singing is not a quick fix. You will not get a quick fix and just, you know, do an exercise and tomorrow you're going to be the greatest singer in the world. It doesn't work that way. When working on your voice, persistence, persistence, persistence. Practice, practice, practice. That applies to any aspect. So these were my 5 cents for vocal vibrato. And I would love to hear your comments about if you have a vibrato or not, if you think it's easy or not, if you can control it, or if you've had any vocal teachers that have actually taught you, or maybe you taught yourself. And I would love to hear how you taught yourself. You know, some people just have it naturally. I never had to be taught. I just imitated whatever I heard and then I had it. So these were my tips on vibrato. Hope you liked my tips. If you liked the video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, subscribe to my channel. I upload a new singing tip every Friday, and there's also some performance videos on there. And always remember, always keep on singing, and always keep a song in your heart, because singing is really, really good for you. It's scientifically proven. Have a wonderful day. Bye.